So, alright, I just wanted to talk about a few things. Uh, and this whole fucking Ludlow thing just keeps popping up, and I'm not even there, yo. You know what I'm saying? I think the first thing I want to talk about here is the stupid Chinese food incident, okay? Which, mind you, has been an ongoing problem in that fucking suburban town before I was even there. You know what I'm saying? So how are you gonna put that I did that? You know what I'm saying? It's got to be Islamophobia. It's got to be, you know, them either using that. It might not be the only thing. It might not just be Islamophobia, but you see a kid who dresses hood, has a different accent, comes from a different part of Mass. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, drops Oz, doesn't fucking use Oz. You know, when in your speech, and dude, they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? South Shore, East Boston, East Mass, and Western Mass, they don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? So let's be honest. Now, shout out to Springfield, because there's some hard hitters out there that I do respect. You know what I'm saying? Patriarca then put on the Genoveses out there and shit. So Springfield does have its rep, and it is the most dangerous area in Massachusetts. Yeah, now it is. Okay, 90s, it was a different story. The Bean was shitting on Springfield back then. You know what I mean? Back then, the Bean made Springfield look like the Lollipop Kids. You know. Now, um, fucking, I think that like Western Mass looks at us like, oh, y'all motherfuckers are like old in y'all time. Like you guys had your time, you know. And the Ludlow despises the trash that comes from Springfield through it, right? So now you got this whole thing with everybody talking shit about me, saying I'm sending fucking uh, Chinese food, other was pizza or something, and then fucking a million pizzas sent to some of my family. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna go gluing mailbox shut either. I definitely didn't do that either. That's a load of shit. I wasn't even there for none of these incidents. Wasn't there. Been here, okay? And then what? Supposedly Ludlow police says if I show up to Ludlow, I'm getting arrested. On what grounds, motherfucker? On what grounds? You know what I'm saying? You guys just hate me because nothing goes on in Ludlow. But you're thinking it might come from me because y'all see that I did some entrepreneur ads and stuff like that when I was first out there, and you didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my stepmom, she didn't like it either with her bullshit. So it is what it is, and that's another thing I want to get into. My stepmom and her kids, it's like throughout life, like us, like coming up, like they wouldn't express it like they hated on what I did, but then they would try to copy it. You know what I'm saying? I say let's start a business, and they say I make a fucking a hustle idea, then they want to do that shit. I grow some bud, they want to grow some weed. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking maybe I sparked the idea into their heads. That's not a bad thing, but it's like motherfuckers don't want to give me credit for being that person who thought that shit in the first place. You know what I mean? Who came up with the idea. That's why when I said I wanted to do business with my father, he knows I have to be the one to tell everybody what to do because he's work oriented. He's not really business oriented. That's where I would come in. That's no bullshit, no lies. If my brother was here right now, he'd say it. You know what I mean? That's what I belong doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to take orders. I need to give them the fuck out. You know what I mean? Because I'll rule with an iron fist. You know, the rap shit, that's what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? No, they're all a bunch of haters. They're all talking. It's a load of work.